You have people wondering what your story is. They can sense the main character energy. That's not up for debate. But they don't quite know what movie they're watching. That is fascinating. That keeps them hooked in. Can you feel that when you meet people? Their fascination with you. And it doesn't stop. It continues. And they go from one thing to another. They'll tend to think at first that, ooh, yeah, that you're starring in like so basically a pretty basic rom-com where it's like the writing is obvious, a solid like 3 out of 5, where it's like there's the individual who is just kind of going through life, blasé, doing their thing, and then they meet the right person and then they sort of like fall for them, like not that interesting, just kind of a love story with a very fairly predictable plot. But then they very quickly learn with you that's not what's happening, hence the sense of the mystery. Let's take a look at that more. With the 8 of clubs and the reverse queen here, they do, okay, then there's the next period. They start to get damsel or mister in distress. They do see something in your energy and they're like, oh, you need help. You need something. They see something about you that it's like a vulnerability that you expose. But it's not a vulnerability you expose because you literally are vulnerable or wounded. It's because you're authentic. Wow. Wow, now I'm seeing this. So other people are going to call you out and see you as someone who looks a little bit like, oh, like there's something going on with them. They're having a couple issues in life. They think you're like putting out a call for help, but you're literally showing up as you are. But because you don't hide, they'll project on you that you must be going through something. What you went through is in the past, actually. You're pretty much through that, but because you're open about your past, you're open about who you are, they're going to be, it blinds them because they're like, wait a sec, is this someone who's actually really healthy? Is this someone who's actually like flying? Because you are flying and you are healthy and you're open, and they don't expect that. And so all of a sudden they like, then the plot twists again because they're like, if this is not someone in distress, if this is someone who's just literally human and unabashedly showing their humanness, like then who are they? And so then it shifts again. Oh my God, double ace. Ace of hearts and aces. So this is the first, this is a very emotionally sensitive, emotionally open card, open to a new feeling. And this card is deeper. This card is occult. This is where the truth comes in I was mentioning. They sense your ace of spades. And your ace of spades says, I'm here to be an open book. Your ace of hearts says, I'm ready to show you who I am and feel this with you. This is such a seductive combo. This is the combo of someone who really is open to a deeply authentic, raw love. And now I'm getting the flavor of a passion. There is an intensely seductive quality. Because you put these two together, this is, the only one coming to mind is Scarlett Johansson in some of her roles. Maybe on the male side, Johnny Depp before the last couple of years, but there's other examples too. There's just like a rawness, definitely a rawness to this energy of like someone who's seductive and spicy and passionate, but real. And like they're laying it all out there. They're laying it all out there as to who they are. And it is intensely incredible. 2 more cards to keep telling you this picture. They can sense that the main character movie, the movie that you are in with your main character energy, they can tell that this is a journey and an odyssey. This is like a full story. It's not that you're self-centered, but a lot of people will start to see that any story you're in is going to have to be about a transformation because your life has become defined by transformation. And you've become someone who's kind of like seduced your way through your own life in the sense that you've flirted with life's obstacles and learned to take them on, hence your openness. So people, if they even make it to this point, will sense in you that you are like the ultimate like siren, seducer, seducing and getting seduced by the universe as you grow and learn and transform. It's like the movie you're in is so original, they wouldn't be able to call it out and like say what it is on the silver screen. It hasn't been written. And that's the ultimate place they get you. They cannot typecast you. They cannot pigeonhole you. They can't point to Rotten Tomatoes or IMDb and say, I found the movie that this person's in. They have to concede at the very end. The only movie this is in is the movie that is you.